with you guys' favorite host, Lawrence, to discuss basketball commentary today. And let's keep it going. Let's keep the ball rolling. The Los Angeles Lakers have been doing a phenomenal job. And I think they got the ball rolling this time around. You guys jump in. Let me know what you guys think. We had a big fight last night, man. Big fight. The Washington Wizards, 4 players ejected. We will get back to that soon. Luka Doncic is doing a phenomenal job. LeBron James, of course, Jake LaRavia, um, Marcus Smart, tons of players are making a mark right now. They're making a mark right now. So just imagine, are the Lakers capable of winning the NBA championship this year? Are the Lakers capable of winning the NBA championship this year? Luke Kennard hit the big shot last night versus the Orlando Magics. Lakers celebrate. If you're a Lakers fan, go subscribe. Go subscribe to the channel. Phenomenal right now. Phenomenal. Lakers are doing a phenomenal and excellent job. They've recently played the Houston Rockets, the Miami Heat. Who else? The Magic. They had some incredible. They're on a nice little winning streak right now. I don't want to name the teams, but let's see. Lakers last. They're on an 8 or 9 game winning streak. So the Lakers are doing a phenomenal job. You guys jump in the chat, like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting some before we get back to some highlights from yesterday. Tune into the channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe. We're here getting some basketball commentary. Drop your thoughts in the comment section if you think the Lakers are a good playoff contender right now. If you believe the Lakers are a contender right now. Before we get into this Bryce James conversation, do you guys think Bryce James is ready for the NBA? A lot of people think Bronny James is not yet ready for the NBA, but let's understand this. He's already arrived in the NBA. He's already there. It takes some time to get that skill set going. When you got a team like the Lakers with Luka Doncic, you got Austin Reeves, of course, DeAndre Ayton. You got guys over there, Marcus Smart, with experience at that. So you guys put your comments if you think the Lakers are stepping it up the last couple of games. I think they have, but I believe. Let's get them likes. Let's get them likes up. I believe the Lakers can do it. I believe they can win a championship, but we don't know. What if OKC repeats? What if the Spurs win? I don't know. It's not. I don't know. Put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get back to what Luka's been doing, man. If you guys love what Luka's been doing, this guy had a 60-point game and then had a 40-point game the night before that. So he had about 100 points in 2 games. Comes out the next game and still's doing his thing. Not like he had to have all the pressure on him. You wouldn't want all the pressure on you. Look at the Luke Kennard shot. Like any given night, you need to be watching out for the Lakers. It's dangerous. Be careful. The Lakers are a good team right now. If you guys don't believe it, you're going to believe it when you actually see it. Because I don't believe this year was any talking or anything. I believe this is a revenge year for the Lakers. Like the trade happened. The trade happened, but yeah, like what got done. Don't forget, Bam dropped 83 points, and after that, it's been silent in the NBA. Like, he dropped 83. Now the Lakers are on the streak. Done took them down. Took Houston. Took Miami. Took the Magics. Let's go to Lakers last 8 games. Tap and hit the like when you jumping in, man. We're gonna be tuning in to some Lakers commentary. Um, let's check out the last 5 games. They're obviously on a winning streak right now. The Lakers are hot. The Lakers are hot. Let's just admit it. The Lakers are hot. Luke Kennard, game winner. Oh my God, look at the way. This is crazy. JJ Redick, man. Oh my God. They beat the Denver Nuggets. I forgot about that. That was a good game that night. Austin Reeves, like, yeah, let's go, boy. AR. That's AR right there. That's AR. Luka Doncic, the Jake LaRavia, Austin Reeves triangle right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is all I have to say. The Austin Reeves, Jake LaRavia, Luka Doncic. And on top of that, you got coordinating this. LeBron is sending out. Everybody say, nah, LeBron coordinating this. Look, like I'm physically looking at LeBron right now, intensifying. Like last night, Luka Doncic was not playing around. Anybody in the crowd saying anything to Luka, you're going to fire him up. And he's going to come out and give you about 30, 40. Like, this is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. They're red hot right now. This is not the time for any, like what just transpired with OKC and Washington Wizards could totally have an effect on Oklahoma City. Because now you have 3 of your players, not to say that they're elite, but they're facing suspensions, right? And little things like that can throw you off your edge. And until last night, nobody knew that, yeah, that things like that can erupt. So just imagine 3 of your players are ejected. All right, 1 from Washington Wizards, but doesn't do anything for them. The playoffs haven't started or nothing. The Lakers, on the other hand, are heating up. Man. What do you got? I see Redick. The post game, Redick is happy. Uh, Austin Reeves is happy. LeBron is happy. Man, you should understand this. I don't know why everybody always says LeBron. Let's get into this Jason Whitlock comment right here. Jason Whitlock made several comments about Angela Reese, and we need to stop letting this happen right here. We know he makes a lot of money, right? Um, Fox Sports 1, I believe. Make sure you guys are tuning in and liking the live when you guys jump in. Please and thank you. Let's get some more commentary about the Lakers in a minute. But let's talk about Jason Whitlock here and his comments on Angela Reese. Let's read it out. Angela Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion. She has no skills. She has energy. I'm not sure I'm gonna read the full article, but I'm not sure what Jason Whitlock was referring to here and why he made these comments on Angela Reese. It just seems like time after time, you don't know what's going on with some of these sports analysts and why they try to get to different places besides talking about sports. And how you saying she's the most unskilled? Let's get to the Curry family. Shout out to Del Curry. We did post a clip of Steph Curry and Steph Curry at the game. This was a wonderful moment here. A lot of people are saying Steph Curry done balled out to the point where he retired his dad's jersey. Like, come on, let's pay homage here to Del Curry. Like, with no Del, there'll be no Seth or Steph. Y'all see they got Seidel. Y'all see they got everybody. If you know, you know this is the whole Curry family. Um, they've been run with the Golden State Warriors, Cleveland. So everybody knows this is like a wonderful moment here in the NBA, and everybody knows that this we need more celebrations like this. So I'm understanding of LeBron when he's trying to get Bryce to commit to the NBA draft. So the comfortability level of him and his brother, potentially speaking, working out, what team you on, what team I'm on. They said presumably they're trying to get him on the Lakers. I don't know if that's a discussion between Jeannie Buss and LeBron James, but we'll get into that commentary later on. But I believe this is the same transition that I don't think Dell had that in mind, but I believe he had in mind that I'll have two sons playing in the NBA, just like LeVar Ball, one of three of his sons, the Ball brothers. Like this is what I'm saying. If somebody believes in their dream and they believe something, a vision, it's gonna happen because they're speaking it into existence. So LeVar Ball is absolutely correct. Del Curry was correct. LeBron James, another humongous athlete, was correct. Obviously, we see Carlos Boozer's sons, Gilbert Arenas' sons, Kenyon Martin Jr. We're seeing all these wonderful athletes come into the league, but don't forget, there's not been so many judgment on anybody else's children besides mostly LeBron James. So let's get back into that as we speak. That first clip we had here with Bryce James and LeBron. I don't know if this is a factual story that he's committing to possibly be getting drafted to the Lakers, and if the Lakers were to make a deep run this year, it just wouldn't make sense. It would make sense because that would mean they would have like a round one or round two late draft pick that they can just grab him. If anything, like he don't got to be waiting and get another piece. So that essentially would make sense when they got Bronny development and Bryce. He can come in with a little. That'll have you with an elite bench, meaning AR and them by the time they're gonna be vets. They're gonna be guys who are seasoned and know what to do. He makes a mistake, we can let him know. So Lakers are red hot right now. Shout out to the whole Lakers organization. Shout out to Magic Johnson. Shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to James Worthy. Shout out to Jeannie Buss. Shout out to the whole Lakers organization. This is Sports Talk Radio bringing you commentary about the Lakers. The Lakers are red hot. We're gonna keep saying it, red hot. This is the red hot train. Um, yes, thumbs up for the chat. I don't know if you guys dislike the Lakers. Thumbs up in the chat, please. We'll be chatting and discussing the Lakers politics. I don't know. I don't know. Once LeBron retires, I believe this is a young NBA players league. So what LeBron doing is right. What LeBron is doing right now, he's keeping everybody on their toes because you don't know. Like a lot of people say, like he's spending a lot of money to stay in shape. But I do believe Bronny may be released or traded. I believe he will be traded. He declined a recent contract, I believe, and people are saying he's doing the same thing Dennis Schroeder did. They offered him what is it, 40 million? And I'm not sure if that's accurate or correct. I'm not sure. 4 years, 40 million, or 4 years, something of that nature, or something like that. So I'm not sure. I don't have the numbers right in front of me. I don't have the article right in front of me. So if LeBron were to retire, and I'm hearing LeBron is searching for extension for the next year or 2 years. Usually, what these players do is before they finally leave, they might opt out to get a contract that's like, you're paying me no matter what, because I may be retiring. Like, so, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brad. And I'm not even ready for the retirement talk right now, man. Like, nah, like that's why I be wanting players like, not to say I wanted LeBron to retire like after the championships because it would have looked better. Because after a lot of people saying LeBron was ring chasing, and we know he was ring chasing. We know he was ring chasing. Yeah, like you left Cleveland to go to. Obviously, things didn't work out, but like you went to LA. So theoretically, if LeBron James goes to the Cavs, do you think he will start? Um, I don't know if he. Yeah, I believe he would want to, but I believe he would want his minutes to be restricted, like the first 14 minutes, first 15 minutes. That way he can still not even be a load management. But if the team is that good, say for instance, if uh Donovan Mitchell was there, this is just a hypothetical theory, like how you said. If Donovan Mitchell and James Harden and there's a couple pieces there, theoretically he would want to start. But I believe there will be like 30-point blowouts through the margins. That I'm just assuming because he could come in and give you a quick 25 to 15 points, and then you won't have to play him till late third quarter or something. He come in, couple jump shots, couple foul shots. A person leaves an incompetent team for a better team. Is that ring chasing? I don't say that's ring chasing because yeah, of course, we seen what he was going through. He didn't have the pieces he needed. But obviously, sometimes when we have the comments from like Skip Bayless, like obviously last night we seen LeBron go take that. He got fouled by Banchero last night, and they didn't call the call. And then if that shot was to go to LeBron instead of Kennard and LeBron misses, it's always that thought that yeah, we want LeBron to take the last shot, but LeBron is the pass first kind of guy. We've been seeing this for the past couple of games. It's either like if LeBron hesitates and you guys see him drawn in, he's making that pass. I already hey, but the responsibility is on the teammate. Once he makes that pass, you can either dish it back or take the big shot. And I like that because over the years he's been taking that big shot, and sometimes he might miss. It would be PG, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. That is a stacked team, and I had thoughts on that, and I'm like, if this doesn't work this year, do they blow up the Lakers and LeBron heads back to Cleveland? And so I'm not necessarily I'm riding with this red hot Lakers. I mean, Luka Magic, Austin, Jake LaRavia. I'm rocking with them. I feel like right now, JJ Redick has been criticized, right? But we understand like he's a player coach that's used to being in those scenarios. Like we might need this game winner, 3-point shot. So just imagine, right? JJ Redick, Clippers, mind state. Oh, we never got it done there, but I know. Look at these pieces we have, and we can get it done. I'm Luka been balling. Like I said, 60 points, 60 ball game, 102 games. Like overall, like he's been balling. And I know Austin Reeves was hurt for a little bit. LeBron had a couple games off when a lot of people are saying they did have the chemistry rolling while Brown was sit back and taking some notes on how the team can be better. Of If LeBron can have the team scoring 20 to 30 points while he's on the bench, that's an absolute gift right there. Because then he can come in and just keep the score going up. But sometimes the Lakers lose the lead, go down 10, they have to claw back. Lately, they've been doing really good. As of last night, it almost went to the point where people are like, we don't know. But that last shot by Luke Kennard is like what I'm saying. LeBron misses, goes off Banchero, right? Um, Taps it out. Now we got the last shot. We got the last shot. Ball inbounds. Kennard. It's make or miss. If that shot does not go in, but the shot goes in, seals the deal for the game, and that's what I love. But nah, what you saying, yo, brother, and what you saying, and Mike Swagger 4K, you right, bro. You right because it's if you a competent team, right, Brandon, I'm responding to Mike Swagger 4K. If you have a team, I wouldn't say incompetent because every team is competent. It's mistakes in the other team. Like obviously they're gonna play some defense. They're not gonna obviously give the game to you. So there's gonna be some times where the 3 point shots aren't falling for another team. Like I said, there's been teams like somebody brought up that team where the Cleveland Cavaliers had D Wade, Derrick Rose. I said, man, there were a lot of injuries going on. But yeah, those guys did look like they can win the championship. K Love, Amon Shumpert, J.R. Smith. That was a stacked team. I think they had Jared Jack, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm like, oh my God. So in my head, I'm like, didn't the Lakers have a team like that with like Samaki Walker? If I'm way back in the day, like they took Karl Malone, Gary Payton, but I'm like some teams are not meant to be put together like that. They're meant to be put together. I'm not saying the way the Lakers went out and traded Anthony Davis to get Luka Doncic and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's right in the terms that we don't know if Anthony Davis was involved in the trade and where he wanted to go or that nature and stuff like that because of the nature of LeBron searching for his next championship ring and at the end of his career. So yeah. I'm a huge KD fan. I can't really speak on that. Mike Swagger, that just touched me, bro. Mike Swagger. When that happened, I'm not gonna say I was furious. Yo, Brad, Mike Swagger, like when that KD trade happened and they was the strongest team in the league, I'm not gonna say I was jealous of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. I'm just gonna say that if it wasn't for Draymond Green, that team would still be here today. And you gotta give some credit to Kevin Durant. People are saying there's an asterisk on those two rings right there. So yeah, I do believe that, Mike Swagger. You are telling the truth, but you know what? I don't want to comment on that too much because there's a lot of people saying that he did go out and take that, just like LeBron went to Miami. Uh, Good season. You got a good change of scenery, and you just start feeling better, balling out, better deal, better chemistry with the team. But I believe the 70, like the 79 win on war, like man, they just came off winning like how many games? 73, 70, man. So I believe the Warriors didn't even need KD. So that's what I'm saying. They didn't even need KD. I believe they could have won without KD. But the matchup with LeBron versus KD is where the dynamic switch because they're like, oh, we're tired of guarding Bron. Bron can take it up to the rim. Bron can step back and shoot on his mid range. So when they brought KD in, that changed the power dynamics for Bron. He was a little swifter than LeBron. He was the jump shot was falling better than LeBron's. His step back, his fall away shots was falling. So KD definitely. I'm not gonna say the athleticism. The athleticism played a part in it. He balled out. I can't take away his two rings that he got there with them, but yeah, I can say that is ring chasing. But he made the decision in part of he's thinking he would never win a championship. I think KD would have won a championship regardless, even if it was just one. But in that nature, yeah, I can't put 100% on that and give him an A+, but it's just still questions there about why he did it. Because him and you gotta understand they beat them, I believe, the year before. It was a rivalry with OKC and Golden State, and there was some trash talk with I believe Russell Westbrook and the Warriors, and then for him to do that, Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. Mike Swagger, 4K. Drop that sub. You already know. Welcome to the family, Mike Swagger, man. Welcome to the Sports Talk Radio. This is the discussions I like because what Mike Swagger just said right there, a lot of people would never said KD went to go chase 2 rings at Golden State. I got people that are good fans of Golden State. Steph Curry fans, Kevin Durant fans, when they was there, they were an unstoppable team. But to the nature of can he ever get back to playing like that again? I know he can play like that. I know Kevin Durant can play like that again. But is he comfortable where he is? Right now, the Rockets, I'm hearing a lot of things about the Rockets. I don't know if they stuck him with the young core and put your comments in the comment section too. About Bryce and LeBron. Do you think Bryce is coming to the NBA soon, or do you think he should develop? Put your comments in your comments. Oh, let's go to this guy right here. Hold on. Chat. The bouncer. This guy is supposed to be the next prospect coming to the NBA. He goes to BYU. Brockton, Massachusetts native. This kid is supposed to be the next thing, man. So just gonna give him a quick shout out. Let's talk about Con Knuppel, man. Con Knuppel real fast. We gotta squeeze him in. Con Knuppel's been doing. I hear Con Knuppel's supposed to be getting the Rookie of the Year because Cooper Flag is, I believe, has been hurt or something of that, but I'm not really sure. But man, that Golden State. Let's talk about that Golden State, man. Hold on. Yeah, let's get into this, man. Because the Denver Nuggets are really good. The Denver Nuggets are really good. Let's talk about some of Kevin Durant's last couple of games. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Sports Talk Radio. Thank you guys for tuning into the commentary. We love you guys. Shout out to all my viewers. Don't just view, subscribe, like, show some love to the channel. Let's talk about some of Kevin Durant's last couple of games. We just been seeing the body language. Şengün was trying to Alfred Şengün, teammate of Kevin Durant, was trying to give him a couple pointers on some things he can be overall. Like I believe he thought Şengün was trying to coach him on how to play basketball, but that was not the case in that setting, in that play. I think he just walked up to him. But this is not even the game here. I'm just saying what's been kind of transpiring. Kevin Durant, everybody's complaining about these parlays and Kevin Durant not being able to even like the games have been atrocious. Like the games have been atrocious. Let me get here and say this first thing and foremost. Kevin Durant has been hot garbage. Yes, Bryce is gonna be what everybody wanted Bronny to be because he has that focus. He gives me that um Clyde Drexler, Oscar Robertson feel. Like that's who's Bryce is giving me. I don't know if Bronny hasn't yet to find his identity. I would have went straight headband, wrist, like I don't know. I would have been in there like the Globetrotters, man. I'm throwing up every shot, halftime shot, buzzer shots, like anything y'all give me, I'm throwing up. You're not gonna give me a chance in the NBA, and I'm not gonna be able to throw up at least 6, 7 shots a night. Playing the bench, yo, can I get in there, coach? You have to physically be asking these things. I know some people are like, yeah, wait your turn. But he's ready. He's been in the G League playing. I see the numbers he's been dropping in the G League. Let him experience. That's why I said some of these games has been close for the Lakers. Close at the end where they can't really risk that. Like teams are coming back by they're down 10 or it's going to overtime. Nah. Like I said, if LeBron was to team up with so like I said, Durant been catered to his entire life, NBA career, so he's not trying to take criticism. Nah, he's definitely not trying to take criticism. This is why he has that burner account. Like, this is why Kevin Durant has that burner account. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. He got that burner account for a reason, because he feels like he doesn't want people to comment. He doesn't want people to comment on what he's doing on the court. That's what we're watching. To comment on your to analyze what you're doing on the court. Like me, I react to the numbers, your points, your rebounds, your assists, your season average. So like I'm watching his season average. Like you were just in Phoenix. I'm gonna pull up KD's season average here. I'm not saying that he won't. I just want to know what's the goal there. Like what's the goal? Because you left Phoenix, you could have potentially been an all-time scorer in Phoenix. Why would you even? I don't know if he even passed Devin Booker. I'm not sure. I have to check that. I know he's climbing up on the all-time points list. I gotta check that KD all-time points. Yeah, man. What a lot of people have been saying. I don't know. If it's just for the bets and the parlays, but I generally just want to watch him play. I might not take him for 20 plus on a slip because it's like it's pointless. One night you might not even have 9. I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but a lot of people, it's not just me, people are complaining. This guy can't even drop 21 points, 22 points. KD passes MJ, now fifth on time scoring list. Okay. So KD passes Michael Jordan, and he's now fifth on. So he might just be stat padding, and he doesn't want to win a championship anymore. Cause look, what is 2 championship rings, right? 2 championship rings, right? I'm sure he has an MVP. I'm sure he has gold medals. But look at Bron. Everybody attacked Bron. Like these guys basically came after Bron, man. I'm telling you right now, they came after Bron. Let's pay some homage to the late great Chuck Norris, man. Rest in peace to him. This is not even a joke. This is the truth. It's not even a joke. That's the truth, man. Rest in peace to the late great Chuck Norris, man. That's the truth. So Katie passes MJ, now fifth on all-time scoring list. Like, let me just get some insight on this right here. Let's hear a little bit about this right now. I don't want to get copyrighted by ESPN. I'm Sports Talk Radio. I'm my own brand. So make sure you guys subscribe and like, because we don't know. ESPN is like we don't know. I'm Sports Talk Radio, so so let's get into some insight. He's on the Houston Rockets right now, so on the Houston Rockets. Let's get some more bases, because are they showing how many? I want to know how many points did he have in the Brooklyn Nets? What did he have in Phoenix? And now what did he have in Houston? Because this guy's like, he went from OKC, Golden State, Brooklyn Nets, Phoenix. That's 4 teams right there. Now Houston Rockets. That's his 5th team. I think Durant will be the greatest NBA. Nah, that's a fact. I mean, he may get one in OKC, but not before Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, because he that guy. When we were first watching the Oklahoma City Thunder, that was a they used to call it a just what they were calling Golden State Warriors, a small market team with the nice arena. Do you remember when James Harden and Russell Westbrook used to have those arenas electrified? with all blue OKC flags. That's what made me go get an OKC hat. OKC everything. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I was an OKC. I was a Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant duo fan. Yes, give and go. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to him, and he's gonna mid range. Or yes, that's how could you listen? I don't even know what made him make that decision. That decision had Russell Westbrook not even wanted to speak to him for the rest of his life. Like, how could you go to the rivalry? It just doesn't make no sense. Russell Westbrook is so much of an athlete that he does not let that affect him. He does not even let that affect him. So now, when you go get 2 championships, you're saying that Russell couldn't have teamed up with LeBron or somebody together. And they did go play together, but it didn't work out. But I'm just saying at the time, it just didn't work out. So let's listen to Kevin Durant. He passes. So was he planning on doing this? Like what like right now I don't even know. Like what's the purpose of the stat pattern? Because this I know like how you said, bro, yeah, he passes MJ, but what do you where is your statue located? Houston, Brooklyn, Golden State. Because I believe they might give him a little memorial over there in the Bay Area, like we want you to come back, Kevin. They never wanted him to leave. They never wanted him to leave, and the point that they couldn't part ways with Draymond Green is insane, man. There's been players with championships that's been brought to a team that's been released, and you release this guy with talent, say he doesn't want to play with you guys anymore, and what he did, he kind of You ever had somebody disrespect you, like the Jordan Poole situation? Yo, Mike Swagger, what you think about the Jordan Poole situation, Mike Swagger, 4K? What you think about the Jordan Poole situation, man? Because I believe Jordan Poole was on her way to being a big superstar. And it's organizations like the Golden State Warriors who don't see the potential of these players. Yeah. Draymond destroyed the Warriors team. He definitely did. They was a threat to me, man. They was putting the Cleveland Cavaliers down, man, like a they was, oh man. J.R. Smith was my dude. Amon Shumpert. Kevin Love has so much potential. This is what I'm saying. Kevin Love was the matchup for Kevin Durant. I don't know why they were it became a time where I don't know who was guarding who. And the matchup just became so strange that everybody's like, nah, they have a team who can guard everybody. They use Poole as a scapegoat just like they did Kaminga. Yeah, they did Kaminga nasty. That's crazy. Yo, Jimmy Butler's out of there. I know. Listen, I just heard Kristaps Porzingis just got hurt. I don't know if that's a fact. They were waiting for him to play with Steph Curry. I hear Kaminga is hurt. I mean, I hear Kristaps is hurt. So look at this right here. He's trying to creep up on an all-time scorers list. But the accolades are not adding up. You have to leave your team that drafted you to get a ring. You gotta think about it. Look at Dame Lillard. He got more points than Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the injuries though, you gotta understand he got 1,354 games played. Elgin Baylor 846. Dwayne Wade 1,054 games, 23,165 points. Adrian Dantley, 23,177 points, 955 games played. Robert Parrish, 23,334 points, and 16 111 games played. Charles Barkley, 23,757 points. 1,073 games played. Allen Iverson, 24,368 points. 914 games played. Ray Allen, 24,505 points. 1,300 games played. Patrick Ewing, 24,815 points. 1,183 games played. Jerry West, 192 points, 932 games played. That's crazy. Reggie Miller, 25,279 points in 1,389 games played. DeMar DeRozan, 1,187 games played, 25,000 points, 292. Oh my God. Steph Curry, 1,026 games played. Look at that. The list goes on and on and on. It's how you playing the game. Listen. Look at Russell Westbrook, 26,205 points, 1,237 games played. That guy plays his butt off. This is the list right now. This list can't be good. Tim Duncan. Oh, Paul Pierce is number 18, 26,397, 1,343 games played. Tim Duncan, 26,496, 1,392 games played. Dominique, number 16, 26,668. 1,074 games played. Okay. Oscar Robertson, 26,710 points, 1,040 games played. Hakeem Olajuwon, oh, he played a lot of games. Yeah, that I would have asked him that too. I don't believe they never asked him that. Oh, Carmelo Anthony is number 10 on the scoring list. Is this accurate? This might not be accurate 6 months ago. It's definitely changed. KD was number 8. Now he's what, number 5? 30,571. Yeah, it's not looking good for KD, man. I'm guessing he's trying to pass Wilt. He just passed Jordan. Oh, yeah. So he's number 5. So Jordan's number 6. And KD's number 5. He's trying to pass Kobe next. Yeah, ain't nobody passing LeBron, man. Because, I mean, Easy Money Sniper, he is trying to catch up to Bron, bro. Like, Bron is at 1,562 games played, man. Hey, we have to be 100% honest, man. Mike Swagger, what do you think? What do you think KD's next move is? Because we got to understand. I don't know. Within the next 2 years, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm about to see what Stephen A got to say about this guy. Yeah, he's the 8th player in NBA history to score 30,000 points. But let's be honest, completely honest. I believe he's going to another team because the Houston Rockets are not the right fit. Swagger. I don't think they're the right fit for the man. I think indefinitely, like he has no choice but to go to another team. And we're not upset with Kevin Durant. We're not upset with Kevin Durant. We want him to win another championship. I would potentially love to see Kawhi Leonard win a championship. Probably Steph Curry win a championship. Right now, the Lakers are hot. The Lakers are gonna make a lot of organizations make a lot of big moves. That even means sacrificing one of your biggest pieces. This is what LeBron had to show that Anthony Davis, you are accessible. The Golden State Warriors have not made a choice to get rid of Steve Kerr, even though he's become a listen. A lot of people are not mentioning this right now. Steve Kerr has lost the locker room of the Golden State Warriors about a year ago, and nobody has yet to mention this. Steve Kerr no longer has the locker room after the abuse of Kaminga. Yeah, I believe Kawhi, that will be Kawhi's last one of his last moves, which can be right before his retirement, because I feel like there is no Kawhi can be shopped at several teams, but the injuries and the scheduling, I don't believe teams are willing to do that for him right now, as the Clippers were. The Clippers, I believe, will be going in another direction and trying to figure out something else with Kawhi Leonard, because we honestly all know Kawhi should have never left Toronto if he wanted to repeat or dominate the Eastern Conference. Because if Kawhi can still put up numbers like this in the Western Conference, that means when he left, he had a feeling in his head that, oh, the Eastern Conference is too easy for me. And as we see right now, Detroit is the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. Detroit Pistons. We're not talking about the bad boy Pistons with see, we ain't talking about the Ben Wallace Pistons, Malice in the Palace, Tayshaun Prince. We talking about the Cade Cunningham, Jalen Darren, Isaiah Stewart. We talking about them bad boy Pistons. They're number one right now in the East. Let's talk about what's transpired. There's been several different NBA teams who's won championships since. There's been new NBA implications. NBA bracket tournament, playing tournament. How do you guys feel about these new implications in the NBA right now? Does it make the NBA better? Does it seek out more competition? Is it making it more competitive for the NBA players, or is it ruining the NBA? Should we just stick to 82 game season? Because I'm gonna start getting into this discussion as well. Sports Talk Radio, with your host Lawrence. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Thank you guys so much. So, would you guys rather see 82 games in the All Star break rather than having the play-in tournament in the NBA Cup? So put your thoughts in the comment section, because I'm not really a fan of the NBA Cup. I know my New York Knicks, they did beat the Spurs. My New York Knicks, they did beat the Spurs on the NBA Cup. But yeah, get it. Get the likes up in the chat. The lights up in the chat, man. We're gonna be discussing Lakers. Reese. Shot. Chat. Chat. What y'all think about Jason Whitlock with these comments? The NBA Cup good for early season views because most people don't start watching the NBA to the end of the season. Yeah, Mike Swagger, you all right? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. For addressing that too, Mike Swagger, because I knew Adam Silver was trying to implement some new type of. Because we have to understand, we got the NBA is competing with the NFL, MLB, NHL, and a lot of different brands are streaming right now. So let's talk about this right here, though, man. What's going on with the WNBA and people not respecting the WNBA? The WNBA is doing very fantastic. With the media and a lot of stuff going on. So we have to start respecting that they're underpaid. They're underpaid. We need to start paying them. Where does KD rank all time greats? Um, yeah, like this, like I believe it. Yeah, man. I don't believe that KD can win another championship. I just don't believe KD can win another championship. You guys put your comments in the comment section, man. I don't believe KD. I just don't believe it. You got to think about it. What LeBron is doing right now, if Kevin Durant was to suffer another tragic injury, which I'm never wishing on any player, but like he would never come back from that. Like what LeBron's numbers is that right now, 42,703, and which is probably going up, up, up. And KD has just reached the 30,000 mark. So um you have your own, like Pat Bev just went through some real life stuff with his co-host, man, in Barstool Sports, man. I don't know what went on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what transpired. But all we're gonna say is we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened with we don't know what happened with Pat Bev and the co-host. All we know is Pat Bev deserves more. When I first started watching that show, it was because of Pat Bev. It said the Pat Bev show. Just like if I watched the Draymond Green show, just like you're watching the Sports Talk Radio show. This is Lawrence Duran show. This is my show. So when a lot of times when we start doing these partnerships and brand deals, right? They forget about you. They forget about you. The name on the podcast, like the Pat Bev show. See, Draymond Green, he does the show organically, and I love it. You guys watching this, go subscribe to Draymond Green. He has done nothing to me. I go watch his streams. I don't hate Draymond Green. I don't hate Kevin Durant. I love all NBA players. Let's just say they keep the show running. Stephen A. Steph. Let's talk about this people right now. A lot of people are saying, "Yo, Mike Swagger, how you feel about if how you feel about if there were to be like a NBA shift, like KD back to the Eastern Conference. I mean, KD on the Eastern Conference again. LeBron on the Eastern Conference again. What power dynamic would that have for the West? Like, would the West be easier? Would the East be easier? Who would be taking over? Because obviously we know Kevin Durant played on the Brooklyn Nets before. LeBron played for the Cavaliers. So what would that dynamic be like now that they're leaving the Western Conference? That's what I'm saying. If he leaves, Kawhi leaves, and Durant leaves, that essentially leaves the West open for mostly guards and not the taller. Because you gotta understand, essentially Joker was running the West. He was running the West. Like those guys weren't essentially there. KD's in Brooklyn. I believe Braun was coming to LA or in LA. So one of those. Been about 8 years or something like that since Braun has been in LA. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the NBA discussion. We are not done. We are just beginning. Let's get it. We're back. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. How we feeling? How we feeling? No difference between LaMelo Ball and SGA. Hornets make playoffs. No difference between SGA and LaMelo. Like, what? I want to know sometimes when these NBA players have takes on other NBA players. Like, did you know what type of career did you have? Like, did you know that there's some shots that, man, I'm not even, I don't even want to say this. Like, but some of these NBA players be letting me down. Like, there's no way you can go. You there's no way you're going out and you're only having 6 points a night. Not even more than 6.5, 7.5. Like, there's no way. Look at that Hawks 10 game winning streak. Like, man, this is crazy. We have a lot of NBA players who still like Amon Shumpert. You should still be in the NBA, man. Like, yo, Mike Swagger, how you feel about Amon Shumpert, man? Like, I just got asked about some of these. I rock with Amon Shumpert. I feel like you should still be in the NBA. I feel like the Sacramento Kings should still have you there. Like, if you're not there, you should be on Cleveland. If you're not there, you should be in Miami. Like, there's so many players, man. Like, so many. Like, I keep saying, like, don't let this media. If you still can play ball, go play ball, man. Why wouldn't you want to play ball still? Like, shout out to Tony Allen. Like, shout out to TA. So these former athletes who was on the Celtics, that 2008 winning team. We coming up on a century of that when Kobe played the Celtics. We coming up on a century, damn near. Now that we passing a decade, like, yo, we coming up on a century, dog. 20 years since Paul Pierce went against. Well, that had to be, yeah. That's coming close up. That's coming up on 20 years. That's crazy. We gotta understand that this is the next level. Like, that one championship Doc Rivers has, it sits better than some titles some players have. Like, it makes sense. He fought for that, and this is why he this is what the NBA wants again. They don't want rings from players. Like, yeah, he won that. They want the rings from the coaches. Like, the coach took us there because they paying that coach. So now we starting to see player coaches. Nah. They want coaches like Doc Rivers who went and, like, yeah, oh, Kobe, you won 6 rings. Kobe, somebody gonna attest to that. Somebody gonna match, stop that. So there's always somebody in your way. Like LeBron, you want 6, 7 ring. No, Curry's there. KD's there. So yeah, this is the type of league that they want. They don't want you getting 10 championships, 12 championships. Nah, you gotta go fight. You want it, go out and get it. You want the championships, go out and get the championships. Michael Jordan, two back to back three peats. Let's just understand, like, the Lakers are red hot right now. Like, if they can continue this, let's get back to Curry. Everything Curry would go and play for the Charlotte Hornets. This is a hypothetical question. Him and his brother. Do you guys ever think they would go play? I see what you said. I see what you said, Mike Swagger. Well, y'all put your comments in the section. Put your comments in the comment section. Would Steph Curry ever go play for the Charlotte Hornets? Like, I think that would be amazing. I think Steph already played for them, so why wouldn't he? I think he should go back. Potentially, they could be owners of the Hornets team, man. I don't know why Jordan wanted to own the Hornets, and then sometimes we need to leave stuff to people that are wanting to see some places grow that they've been for a while. Like, I'm sure the Curry family has real estate and everything over there, and where they play. So yeah, make sure to subscribe while you guys are tuning into the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in, tune in. This is crazy. Like, man, 1997 All Star Game, man. I was 6 years old. Penny Hardaway, LeBron. I mean, Michael Jordan. This is what was an All Star Game, dog. That was an All Star Game. We're tuned in with your host, Lawrence. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. We will be back momentarily, back streaming.